My shadow, shedding skin. I've been picking scabs again. I'm down, digging through my own soul, looking for a clue. I've been crawling on my belly, staring out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own confusing, insecure delusions. But I choose to cross me over, or I'll let to guide me in. I wanna feel the changes coming down. I wanna know what I've been hiding. My shadow, changes coming through my shadow. My shadow, shedding skin. I've been picking my scabs again. I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own chaotic, insecure delusions. I wanna feel the change done to me, feel the inside turn me in. I wanna feel the metamorphosis and everything I've endured in. My shadow, changes coming. Now is my
All right. Yes. What is going on, man? Let's bring this up. Hope everybody's doing okay. Looking at the TQQ. Let's take this down. Cover a couple stocks here. We still have a stage one setup in most of the crypto stocks. This is Coney, CONY. This is a yield max dividend play on crypto. Pretty volatile stock. It's been in the there's whole channels talking about Coney and the yield max, and most of those guys don't know shit. They're whole from their ass. And this is the 1.5 long Coinbase daily ETF. It's only $21, and every dollar gets you $1.50. So I like the leverage on this. It's not that big. Make sure we're streaming, man. Let's pause this for a second. I like it here, man. I like the way it looks here. Let me check my sound here real quick. Yeah, what's up, Brandon? Appreciate you being here. We got 25 people. Let me share this. If you got any friends, maybe share it with them. Click like, man. I'd appreciate it. I don't know if you saw Ben having his breakdown talking about quitting crypto. Now I see he's joining forces with somebody else. If I ever start crying on YouTube, be sure to unfollow me and stop talking to me. Not that I don't feel like crying sometimes. I do a lot. I just try to avoid doing it on YouTube. Let's put that on X, formerly known as Twitter. I wish we were still trading that. We were trading that when it got taken private, by the way. Oh, I see my man Michael Crow posting trades. Let's see. I was just on Twitter, so I see him posting them on Twitter. I see him. Oh, hold on. God damn. Forget I'm trading. Let's see. Let's put this one more spot. We'll go through a few stocks here. I'll show you some texts that I sent out, text alerts I sent out to the MFG. Let's pull these up. We'll put the link. You know, when you guys say GP's Live, you can put the link in there. So here we go. That's the TQQ. I'm gonna leave that be. I'm watching it over here. I still got a little trade in. I should have got out. I had a nice green day today. I don't even know why I'm in here fucking around. If you're trading and you have a really good day, there is a concept called green and go. You get green, you made some money, you call it, and you go do other shit or other things in the market. I like trading, so it's hard for me to do that. So one way I handle that is to drop the size down. This is a stage one right here. And if we pull up the actual stock coin, you're going to see this is a classic money flow setup. Look at this. I mean, this is a classic stage one. We've got the RSI, Relative Strength Index, is going sideways. Let's remove that for just a second. What we're looking for is confluence. That means we want more than one thing to line up. You know, we want price to do one thing. We want indicators to do one thing. We want a chart pattern to do one thing. And so that's what I'm looking for is confluence inside of the money flow. So this is a classic stage one. Let's pull up the picture for anybody's new. If you go to the Peters report, I think it's on page 10, where I summarize the concept of the money flow. Man, I was disappointed. That video I dropped today, I thought was pretty good. Yesterday was pretty good. We're doing back to the basics, millionaire code. Got horrible fucking views. Starting to wonder why the fuck do I even do them. Let's see. So I'm trimming here. All right, so this is stage one, right, on the daily. Now, it would run up, and on the RSI, I would take profit. Now, here we are day trading. Anchor point, this was my stage one. Now, notice the stages are smaller, but you see it. You see how the money flow flows through there? See, look at this. It's crazy. And then we run up, hit previous high. But, I mean, I hope you can see it. Sideways, up, sideways, down, sideways, up. A little bit of sideways, down, sideways, sideways, a little bit up. Sometimes you only get a couple bars. So we got 1, 2, 3, boom. And then it come back down. But look, it held it. So the same, and then look, we hit my target. I just sold some. Previous high is almost always a target. Oh, did I bring it back? Man, I'm trying to get fancy. I apologize. Let's go back to that. Sideways up, sideways down, sideways up, sideways. You get it. You see it, right? Same here. So there's my anchor point. And this is really just a continuation of the pattern that started here. It never hit my target. So when it drops underneath the 20, I'm not looking to sell. I assume it's going to keep going. We never hit the first target. So I stay with the trade until the anchor point is violated. An example of this would be where are we at? Hold on, man. Let me make sure I don't fuck this up. We're still up a little. I dropped my size down big time just because I wanted to trade, but I didn't want to give back some of the money I made. And I still did like a dipshit though. Gave back some. So hopefully we get up and we can tag this one up in here. But let me show you one AAPBP. No, that's not APB. There we go. 1.75 long Apple. Every dollar gives you Every dollar gives you $1.75. I do not use hard stops for this very reason that we see today. Okay, I do not use hard stops. I am not getting stopped out at the open because some shit wants to open down because 12 Chinese people bought it in the futures market, which is what tends to happen. Okay. You know what? Let's don't do it this way. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Let me go over here. If you're in stock charts, once you put together a folder for your trades, as you enter them, put them on. I could just share this folder with people and then you would have it. But then I would take the joy of letting you build it yourself. This thing keeps going and you can edit. Look, there's where I show. That was my stop zone, right? I'm about to close out this TQ. What time is it? Let's give it just a second. We'll come back to this Apple. Okay, we'll give it just a second.
Activity is what you do. Key phrase, success is a doing. You actually now have to do it. It seems as though God has designed that the major part of the value of our life is left to our own mental genius. You've got to decide what you want to become. Then you simply have to go do it, engaging in the disciplines. Now, the activity part is so important. How hard should you work when you get ready to labor, when you get ready to try to be successful in the marketplace? How many days should you spend? How hard should you work? Well, let me give you an Old Testament phrase to consider. It says, 6 days activity, 1 day rest. Now that's called a philosophy on activity.
I prefer 8.
Right? What should be the ratio of rest to activity? Old Testament suggests 6:1. Now I know that goes back a long ways. Some people said, no, 6:1's old fashioned. 5:2 is better.
Got 4 minutes, market closes.
Well, you've got to take a look at 5:2 and see if it's okay. You don't just want to buy somebody's philosophy without seeing if it leads to fortune and if it leads to unique things. Wonderful, it's probably good. But you have to check out if 5:2 is okay. Would 4:3 be better? I don't know. You got to check everything. I do know this. Good phrase. Don't rest too long. I got a good point for you. Make rest a necessity, not an objective. The objective of life is not to rest. The objective of life is to accomplish. To growth, full accomplishment. Test the outer limits of your abilities. That's what life is all about. See what all you can do. That's what life's all about. See what you can do with the seasons and the soil and the seed. See what you can do with your brain. See what you can do with...
I'm out. I like what that's one of my core philosophies there. You got to build. All right, good day, green day. Made a little money. Don't want to give it back. I was trading smaller there at the end. Here's our Discord. I said in Discord, I think it was in the SPY index, I was saying, posting it, now's not a bad time to put on some hedges if you're worried about the market going down. You don't need to sell anything. You could put on some hedges. So what I was saying today, once you set these charts up in stock charts and you write on them, like I'm saying notes to myself, RSI has plenty of room to run, right? Boom. So we had this nice pop, but it didn't hit it. So I didn't trim it. I know some people probably did. I know. I mean, you can. I try to be pretty disciplined the best I can. There's times where, there's times where you might change, call an audible. I don't know. I try to, I didn't see any reason there. Apple's been running. Apple's been leading the way. Give a little room. But no, I didn't sell this. It's still holding the anchor point. Came right back. That tells me it's super bullish. We'll see. Market wants to run. I think we could get back up in here. So I added more shares. So the position is actually larger than it was on the first run up. So on the second run up, maybe we'll do it. If not, maybe we'll get stopped out. But my point is, as you write this on your chart, anchor point, you can go back and follow your rules. Like you see what you were saying. BITX, we'll see if Bitcoin runs this weekend. all of these crypto plays are a stage one, all the different stocks in there. Cart is a new IPO. I would be picking up some, I mean, obviously I can't give you personal financial advice, but if I was the kind of person that liked to get ahead on growth stocks and buy them, this stock IPO'd around 40 and then fell to 20 something. So history dictates to me, if you look at other stocks, you'll see how they've done. They all have a big crash, and then you see how they recover, right? And so this pattern plays out over. I've seen it a bunch. I don't want to not take advantage of it. So what we have here is a failure to communicate. Let's see if we can't. I had it pulled up over here. Did I still have it? Ooh, let's see. I thought I had this sourced. Hold on just a second. Where is this where the Fed is talking? Let's see. Jerome Powell said that maximum employment is what they're looking for. Dude, am I fucking this up again? I am. I apologize. Come on, man. Get back on there. I apologize. God. January hiring came in strong with 353,000 jobs added, bringing the unemployment rate to a steady 3.7%. Uh-huh. Well, that unchanged. No, you don't want me to share the folder. You want to make the folder, bro. I used to do the sharing the folder, but I'm really. Let me know, you guys. Man, what the? I can't hear my damn self. Okay, nice. All right, let me know you can hear me, man. I can't hear my damn self. Let's see. All right, let me know you can hear me, man. I can't hear my damn self. I wonder why I couldn't hear him talking. What is going on here? Huh. Can you hear old Jerome talking there? Anyway, we'll get back to that in just a second. So what I would do if I'm you, as we do trades here in the money flow, as we're doing things, you would put them into a folder. And so as I pull up stocks, I put them into a folder, and then when you pull up that folder, you can just click view all, like right, let's back up here. So when I first come in, I put in the SPY, I see what's going on. I can drop over here to all the different things that I have set up, right? So here's the 1.5 leverage single stock. So I could click view all, and then I could just run down the list. And if I make any annotations onto these charts, they'll be there. And I just click save and save them in the same thing. And then you can just have these ongoing charts, and you could sit and draw and mess with all of them. Let's look at like the Dow 30, and you could just sit to your heart's content, drawing and writing them up. I used to do this where I'd send people the files, but I really feel like that's kind of a really not a good way to do it, man. You need to spend time. You need to put in the tickers. You come over here, like let's say edit list. They're right there. So you see where it says make public? You just make it public. Or send to a friend. Boom. If I put your email in here, it's going to send you this same chart setup with all my shit in there. If you want to add symbols, just click. You can do multiple, and you could just put in a whole bunch of symbols, right? So pretty simple. You definitely want to do that, man. Usually you always have to kind of put a ticker in there. I know a bunch of little tricks to stock charts. Let's say you want to make some changes and play around with your settings over here. You're just playing, right? You're changing up. Come up. If you put the ticker in here and hit the button go, it'll always revert back to whatever's the default. See where it says default? So my default, now if I'm day trading, I click that and it changes it to a day trade setup. Or I just go back to default. Let's see. Well, where's default? All right, let's back it up. Make sense? And so I have all kinds of folders and shit that I've set up, different things we're tracking. You could have one for B&B trades. You could have I have like all my 3X, if you don't have these folders, I don't know, you're living in a world of fucking chaos. Get your shit together this weekend and put this stuff together. We'll check in on silver. So January hiring came in strong. We had 350,000 jobs. That's pretty good. Meta. Let's talk a little bit about Meta. Formerly known as Facebook. I sold some today. Big pop. Stock's going to pay a dividend. That's pretty wild. I expect Uber to do something similar soon. Huge run. Sell some of this. We'll probably see it pull back a little. I think you could get in. I don't know. Prudent time to take some. If you're long gaming it, that's fine. We've had a big return in this stock, though. Let's see. Yeah, big move in Meta. Oh, what else was in there? Exxon. Exxon surges. Its income surges, but it's currently we sold off into the close. I'm trading this as a B&B trade. Got in here, run it up, plan to sell it off at 105. That was just a trade, but I own a shit ton in my buy and hold. And in the buy and hold, currently it's undervalued. It's underneath the 200-day. To me, that's a buy. Not a buy today, but on any stage one, that's a buy. So that was a buy. None of these are buys. So we're but the Exxon dividend is now the lowest of all of the major players, all the big cap top 5. Lowest dividend yield of the 5 majors. with the top tech companies, we had Meta, with Google. Okay, Google sold off. But between these top 5, I mean, I think I read that they're sitting at $10 fucking trillion between Meta, Google, Amazon, Apple, and Tesla, which everyone is left for dead. Let's see. Where's Amazon? One thing that came out. You notice I type it in, and you're going to have the default, right? But if I type it in over here, if I start changing shit, you can play around with that. And as long as you don't save it as your default, it'll go away. So you have to save as default. If you don't have my course over there, grab that, man. I'll show you how to set all this up, how I use it, and why I do what I do, and how I set all these up. Set your charts up. You really want to do that. It'll help you. One of the things that Amazon, Google, and Microsoft and them all doing, they all are fighting for this cloud. And cloud had kind of been selling off, but now there's this new resurgence in AI. I mean, there was a surgence. We kind of stopped talking about it. Now that seems to be kicking in. Well, that requires a lot of cloud space. So that's good for Amazon, Google. It's also going to be good for companies like Snowflake and Datadog. Let's see where Snow is. And that's just studying sectors, staying up on it. Not really the sectors that I'm into much, but you can see they play great. Look at stage one. My God, man. If you just learn the stage 1 and learn to value companies and stay excited about it, you can really do something here, man. AK Philadelphia, let's see. GP, I just found out ticker XX up. We won up being TQ. Yeah. You just found out, man. Yeah, I've had that in the newsletter for a minute. Try to keep that that kind of stuff updated. That's the point of like the newsletter. Sometimes people ask me like, what's the point of like trading in a group? Part of it is you get good information fast because other people can sort through shit. And you learn it fast. So XXXX is a new 4 times leverage S&P fund. I'm just waiting for a good correction before I fuck around with that. I don't want to play it on a 71 RSI. But I keep saying this, stay bullish. And I tried to show an example. I think I put this in Discord. Watch this. Let me find it. Yeah, this is in Discord. I want to show you something here. I try to drop a little bit of training, but you got to spend some time and look at these charts to understand it. So look over here. S&P went RSI extreme. Pulls back a little. Holds the 20. If it don't break this 20, there ain't nothing to get worried about. And then it runs again. Look at that. So from here to here, look at all this. This is months. Well, guess what? Same thing over here. It ran up, hit it, ran up, hit it, pull back, run up, hit it. And it can just keep doing that. You can't use the RSI to get bearish, but you can use it for, what it is. That's what it is, Come on, man. What is going on here? All right. This thing not going to let me close it. So anyway, if you're in Discord with me, check out these channels, S&P. I try to keep up to date on that. We got dividends received. If you're not too fucking lazy, maybe you could put yours in there and help motivate other people if you're not too fucking busy. A lot of you are just fucking busy, being busy, doing what? I don't know. Yeah. Cody says, made good money buying all stage 1s last year on IBM. Can't beat it, man. It is a simple strategy for the dogs of the Dow is just buy stage 1s. I haven't been talking a lot about penny stocks. The ones I like today are CLSK, EVNX. I'm not going to publicly talk about when I'm buying or selling them just to avoid any problems. But if you know the money flow pattern, we have an anchor point. It's held it. We'll see. I like this. This is the setup that I look for. There's an easy target, just like last time. Easy target. So these are, I like these, man. Let's keep going. Oil broke down that. That is not good. I'm not happy about that. Apple's okay. I know a lot of you guys got stopped out. I wouldn't use hard stops. and you're in a bull market, give it the benefit of the doubt. CLSK, this is only going to trade up if Bitcoin goes up, okay? So this is like a stock crypto coin, basically. I like the company. I like the stock. I liked it at $3. I liked it at $13. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? We've been trading around this thing for a long time. I always hold some shares, and then I look to add shares on stage 1. I look to take some down on stage 3s, and that's just called trading the money flow. I mean, anatomy of a trade. Let's see. If you don't have my course, you can get it there on page 13. What else was I going to try to cover? Oh, let's look at Walgreens real quick. Yeah, Walgreens setting up stage 1. So we got a lot of stage 1 setting up. I think I said that if you got my email. Put out an email the other day. If you're not on my email list, just drop down. It's at the bottom of most of the pages. You click it. There you go. You put it in. Look at that. And me and Jess write these emails, another MFG member, and they're written by us. You know, they're not fucking AI or written by somebody else. They're written by us. Big time 30% dividend yield. This is a not uranium. This is a fertilizer stock. Been adding to this on stage 1s. This would have been a great trade as a B&B trade. $1 billion company, trading below 200, trading undervalued, trading underneath the 200. We could see it run up into there pretty easy. We'll see. We got Lyft. Yeah, Lyft was one. So if we got Lyft here, LYFT, stage 1, man. I've been buying Lyft. This is very pretty. I love this here. There's so many good ones right now. Let's check SoFi, SOFT. SOFI, sorry. Nice stage 1. Big pop, big sell-off. Buy the rumor, sell the news. That shouldn't surprise anyone. If you're still struggling with that, it's like stop trying to use logic. This is stage 1 entry in SoFi. This is a great company. This is one I would trade around like CLSK. I'd always keep a position. I'd load up on stage 1s with the hope of selling some into a 3, and then I'd keep some into a sell-off, and then I just keep doing that back and forth, you know. And that's called trading around a core position. We'll close this. I'll do some more this weekend. I just want to kind of go over some that are in the news. The CEO of Intel started buying shares today, or not today, but he bought some shares here just recently. That's interesting. Keep an eye on that. Don't get bearish, man. There's no reason to be bearish. Stay bullish. That's how you make money, man. Money comes from being bullish. Let's see. Yes. God damn, what is going on here? Okay. Just trying to find what was the one I was looking for here. Let's see. Hold on. And one more I wanted to cover. Oh, as far as in the crypto space. And then I'll get out of here. The coins I've been watching, I really like XRP. We're getting a doji here. We had one over here. All right. So not necessarily mean it's going to go up, but it is confluence. We have an anchor point. We have a doji. We just need to see some sideways action. Okay. Anyway, we're all the way back into support. So I like it here. I like XRP. Here's a lot of crypto coins I like here. I like how Bitcoin's holding up. These are pulling back. Gives you a chance to play them. And when these rip, you can take your profits and park it in Bitcoin. That would be my game plan there, man. So let's see. That would be my game plan there. That's it, man. That's all I got for right now. I hope everybody's doing well. Eric Diaz. What's up, man? If you guys need someone to trade with, you know, hit us up. We love to have you in our group. You know, if you're looking for a place, you will trade better if you utilize it, you know. But if you're just too fucking busy to get rich and check in, then I, you know, might not do anything for you. But if you want it to, I really think it can. I think we can help you, man. And if anything, it'll keep you on track. So make sure you do your homework this week, man, which is right. If you go to page 35 here, you're going to see mine. Okay. Do yours. You don't do it exactly as mine. I used to write this shit all the time. I know who's going to pay me dividends. Look, ideas for this week, LIFT, CLSK, USD. These are what I was buying. Oh, that was what I was going to say. I started building my hedges today, or I've been building them. TMF started to break out. You saw it. The moment the market came down, that went to break out. Pulled back to the 20. Good. Let me buy some more. I've got a very large bond position. And remember, this is 3X, okay? So be careful. And it's good to see the XLU, which is utility stock, setting up on a stage one. I like the leverage. UTSL is a 3X utility stock, and it is right here, man. They're just saying Mark Zuckerberg sees 28 billion windfall after shares rocket. So thanks to you guys, you made Mark Zuckerberg much richer. Yeah, so if the market comes down, I anticipate we'll see these utility stocks go higher and we'll see bonds go higher. And if they wait a while, cool, we can continue to build it out. You might also consider picking up some puts if you're into the world of hedging, man. I appreciate you guys. Let me know if I can help you, man. I did it again like a dipshit. Here's the UTSL stage one. TMF. Nice breakout. Added today. And utility stocks. Lots of good stage runs. These should hedge against any market pullback, man. Yeah,